Hey gang, David Newman here. The death of speaking. I mean, look at this. I'm wearing black. I'm wearing black today. Happy Halloween. It's Halloween, October 31st. Totally fantastic. Great to be here with you. Of course, at the beginning of every Facebook Live, Woofy the Wonder Dog wants to go out. Let me take care of that as people are coming in. So, this is serious. This is about the death of speaking, the death of speaking income, the death of the speaking profession, and the crazy, misguided, half-baked, stupid-ass advice that is out there that is causing good speakers to be broke. So what the hell's going on? I got a list. I filled this entire piece of paper with things that I have to tell you. So Aubrey's here. Great to see you. Charlotte, Joe, welcome. Let's talk about this. So 17 million reasons why speakers are their own worst enemy. First one, people who say, oh, it's really hard. I'm scared of failing. What if no one hires me? What if no one books me? What if no one wants what I have? You know, what if this? What if that? You know what? That's not your job. That is not your job. Your job is to do the very best that you can and market the pants off your business. So that's scared of failure. Scared of success. Oh, I don't want to travel. I don't want to get famous. I don't want paparazzi. I don't want to have to publish a book. I don't want all that hassle. I don't want to fill up my calendar with speaking gigs for $5, $10, $15, $20,000. No, please. I do not want success. I want to stay small. I want to stay insignificant. I want to stay stupid and broke and hopeless. Really? That's the problem? That's why you're not marketing your speaking-driven business? That's why you're not marketing your keynotes and seminars and coaching and training and workshops and CEO roundtables and online courses? That's the reason? You don't want to be too successful? You're afraid of getting rich? You're afraid of getting busy? You're afraid of too much travel? What the hell's wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you? Oh yeah, you're not talking to me. All right. So scared of failure, scared of success, scared of being scared. Oh, it's going to be hard. Oh, it's going to hurt. Oh, I'm going to have to write a check. Oh, I'm going to have to get on a plane. Oh, I don't know where to start. You know, I got too many leads. I got not enough leads. I'm not sure where the leads are. I'm not sure who to call. I'm not sure where to prospect. I'm not sure where to do any of this stuff. Jennifer says, I thought you were going to tell me about the industry itself. Oh, no. Look, great point. So Jennifer, listen, thank you. The speaking industry is doing awesome. Speakers are hating it. So listen, the speaking and meetings industry, $280 billion industry, 4.8% growth annually. There are 7,500 business meetings, not meetings, business meetings, 7,500 business meetings every single day. What that means is there were 7,500 business meetings yesterday. There's 7,500 business meetings today. This is just in the US. There's 7,500 business meetings tomorrow, and you're not speaking at any of them. But the opportunities, if you were doing this right, if you had your head screwed on straight, would be limitless. It would be limitless, but because speakers are dying because of all the self-limiting beliefs, the goofy advice, the greedy gurus, the upside-down, stupid peer opinions, the hearsay. Oh, no one pays speakers. There's no such thing as a speaking business. I was on Forbes.com. Check this out. I was on Forbes.com. I was doing some research for tomorrow's masterclass, where you want to get in on this, by the way. It's deathofspeaking.com. It's the Death of Speaking Masterclass. Let me put this on here, and then I'll share with you the craziness of Forbes.com. So there's Death of Speaking on my face. There's Death of Speaking on my shirt. That's where you want to go. Deathofspeaking.com. Get signed up for tomorrow's masterclass. I'm on Forbes.com. And one of the leading speaker coaches and a guy who gets $15,000 speaking fees regularly has a column on there. I'm not going to name names. You guys can Google it. You can research it. You can figure it out. Part of what he's telling people, speaking is not a profession, it's an activity. Speaking is not a profession, it's an activity. And then he says, oh, you have to do all these other things first. You have to build your tribe. You have to write your book. You have to give hundreds of free speeches. You have to build your list. You have to build your platform. And then the paid speaking invitations will come. He literally says this. I've got a screenshot of this. I've got the article. We're going to talk about this tomorrow on the Death of Speaking Masterclass. It is totally upside down, insane, crazy, nuts. Niels knows what I'm talking about. Janice knows what I'm talking about. Matt is here. You should show some more passion. Yeah, exactly. This makes me crazy. I mean, I do this professionally, but I do this professionally because it's so important to me that good speakers stop listening to stupid, crazy, upside down advice and they start doing what works. And they start doing what's going to generate revenue. They start doing the good that they're meant to do in the world. They start to increase their reach and their revenue and their impact by being successful, despite what all the crazy coaches and gurus and upside down dumbass advice is that's out there. All right, what else? No topic, no niche, no secret sauce. What I call same-o, lame-o speaker syndrome. We're going to dive deep into this tomorrow. But right now, folks, I'm telling you, if you're people say, oh, the industry commoditizes speakers. You know, the meetings industry commoditizes speakers. I say, no. You know what? I wish other people were doing this to us. You know who commoditizes speakers? Speakers commoditize speakers. You are commoditizing yourself. You are commoditizing yourself if you sound like, look like, and act like every other speaker in your niche or topic or category. I got hundreds of leadership speakers who all look the same, sound the same, act the same. I got hundreds of sales speakers that look the same, sound the same, act the same, give the same advice, write the same books. Completely same-o, lame-o, no differentiation, no articulation, no distinction, no point of view, no lens of expertise, no nothing. And then they're sitting at home going, why am I not getting booked? Where's my clients? Where's my fees? And all they're getting is like, low-hanging commodity fees, $500, $1,000, $1,200. And they're like, well, the speaking business doesn't exist. People are convinced that paid speaking is some kind of purple magic unicorn that doesn't exist. It's like, oh, it must be some mythology. Because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to send. They don't know how to distinguish themselves and dominate a niche, a market, a topic, and a point of view, an opinion. Have an opinion, for God's sakes. People say, oh, well, I'm afraid I'm going to turn some people off. You think videos like this that I'm doing right now don't turn some people off? I guarantee you they turn some people off. My bourbon videos turn people off. My bacon videos turn people off, right? But if you're not authentic, right, then you're a clone. If you're not authentic, then you're a fake expert. You're a phony. You're full of like BS and crap, and you're working so hard to hide your distinction, and then you're wondering, well, how come all I'm getting is like $2,000 or $3,000 gigs? How come David Newman's getting 75, 85, 9,500? How come David's clients are getting 15K, 18K, 20K? Why is that happening, but it's not happening for me? So like I say, the speaking industry is doing great. The speaking industry is doing great. Speakers are dying. Speakers are throwing in the towel. Speakers are going back to get day jobs. Speakers are going back to whatever they were doing before. Speakers are working at Starbucks. Speakers are putting on the green apron, and you're making more money, $60,000 or $70,000 working at Starbucks than you ever made in your speaking business because you were scared. You were scared to death. And that's what's causing the death of the speaking business, not overall, but the death of your speaking business. That's the one I care about most. So join me for deathofspeaking.com. Find out what the top 1% of speaking-driven experts are doing differently. What do they do? What do they think? What do they have that you don't? And more importantly, how can you pivot? And how can you shift? And how can you start to play a much bigger game way faster than you think possible right now? You're probably watching this going, oh, it's going to be some really hard thing. Well, I'll tell you, the other thing, and this is what really pisses me off about the entire coaching industry, speaker coaching industry, half the coaches make it sound too easy, right? It's like, oh, millionaire speaker this, millionaire speaker that, all this kind of millionaire mumbo jumbo horse crap. That's not real. It's not going to work for you. But man, you're buying the boot camps. You're buying the binders. You're signing up for the webinars. You're doing all this crazy stuff for all these millionaire speaker gurus, but it's smoke, mirrors, BS, and when you try and apply it, there's nothing there. So half the folks make it too easy. The other half of the folks, they make it too hard. They make it too hard. And it's like, oh no, there's a million steps. You have to wait 5 years. So one of my speaker coaches that I'm researching and referencing, and again, no names because I love everybody, but there is some dumbass advice out there. They say, oh, it takes at least 5 years. It takes at least 5 years to grow a speaking business. Thank God no one told our clients who are booking $7,500, $9,500, $12,500 gigs within weeks of starting our program. Thank God that no one told them it takes 5 years. Thank God no one told them, oh, it's going to be 3 years until you see a check. Oh, it's going to be 5 years until you make any significant money. No, we can do it in weeks. We can do it in weeks, sometimes days. So there is the one group of coaches that make it way the hell too hard. There's another group of coaches that make it way the hell too easy. The reality, and that's what tomorrow's about, this Death of Speaking that I'm doing tomorrow, it is a radical reality webinar. Radical reality. It's about the real deal, not too easy, not too hard, what works, what the mindset, the skill set, and the tool set to get you successful in the speaking business in as short a time as possible, accelerate your path towards that as fast as possible. That's what we're doing for you. That's what we're doing for you. So Ramon is here. Ramon is breathless. Cindy, Ramon says bacon is legit. Well, I've lost business because people said, oh yeah, I didn't like you holding up the bacon. And I didn't like you holding up the bacon. I'm not sure who I'm getting involved with. And she didn't sign up. So for half a second, I thought, should I stop the bourbon cast? Should I stop the bacon cast? Should I stop the Coffee with Newman Facebook Lives? I said, no. You know what? If you don't turn some people off, you will never turn anybody on. I want you to write that down, people. If you don't turn some people off, you will never, ever turn anybody on, and then you're going to sink back into a commodity. And I said a few minutes ago, the speaking industry and the meetings industry, that's not who's commoditizing speakers. Speakers commoditize themselves. Speakers commoditize themselves by wanting to blend in, by not wanting to offend, by wanting to be just like every other speaker that's in their niche or that's in their topic, so they feel safe, so they feel covered, so they feel, well, at least I'm not rocking the boat, I'm not breaking the mold. That's freaking nuts. Look at all these successful, fantastic people in here. Ramon Ray, not afraid to rock the boat. My buddy Jeff Ram, not afraid to rock the boat. Debbie Sardone, another rock star in her niche, not afraid to rock the boat. People need thought leaders. They need thought leading experts to be speaking and training and coaching and consulting and mentoring. They don't need plain vanilla. They don't need same-o, lame-o. They don't need gray to fade in the background. They need technicolor. They need expertise. They need opinion. They need pop. If you're not that kind of speaker, your speaking business is dying. You're either growing or you're dying. It's that simple. You're either growing or you're dying. So we talked about takes 3 years, talked about takes 5 years. Oh, let's talk about tactics. Let's talk about tactics. Oh my God, cold calling. You want to be a successful speaker? Cold call your brains out. Cold call your brains out. Or, wait a second, no, it's not cold calling. It's blogging. It's content marketing. It's writing 5,000 articles. No, it's not. None of that is sales activity. None of that is money-making activity. That is busy work, nonsense, spam, and BS. I hate to tell you this, gang. It is busy work, nonsense, spamming the universe, and cold calling strangers is not the path to a high profit, high relevance, high relationship, speaking driven business. If you want to find out what are some of the keys to a high relevance, high connection, high relationship, speaking driven business, hop on the webinar tomorrow, November 1st, deathofspeaking.com. That's where that is. Oh my God, it's not cold calling. It's not social media. I'm just laughing as I'm looking at this. It's not the blog. It's not content marketing. By the way, the other things that you need, people say, oh, I have to have like a $20,000 website. I have to have a $15,000 video. I have to have all kinds of printed materials. I have to have, this shock and awe package that like lands in a big box with like flowers and candy and fireworks that comes out of the box if I want to get booked as a speaker. I'm going to tell you, no. You don't need a $15,000 video. You don't need a $20,000 website. You don't need to be sending boxes of crap all around the universe. What you need is strategy, tactics, tools, and a mindset of service, helping, relevance, value, and results. If you can deliver relevance, value, and results for every client and every audience, and you can convey that in a very short, very concise manner, and you can convey that online, offline, in your videos, on your website, in your entire marketing language bank, that's what's going to get you booked. It's not about let's write 500 articles, let's put 1 million YouTube videos together. I mean, all of this advice is so backwards, upside down, and crazy, I don't know how to tell you that please, please, please don't go there. Please don't go there. Don't waste another $10,000 on the next guru, the next boot camp, the next quick fix, the next easy answer. I got to tell you, gang, there is no easy answers. You look at all of our successful clients and friends in the National Speakers Association, on my client list, everyone who's making $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month. You ask them a few questions. Number one, was it as easy as you thought? No. Number two, was it as hard as you thought? No. Number three, did it take months and months and years to get it going in the right direction? No. Could you pivot? Could you pivot what you were doing? And some of these people were about to throw in the towel, and now they're making like $30,000, $40,000 a month. That's the really cool thing about this. Were you able to pivot in a very short period of time that 5, 10, 15% of your strategy, your tactics, your positioning, your packaging, your messaging, so that you could immediately connect and resonate with the right kinds of buyers who had the right kinds of fees to invest? They would tell you yes. So if you want to do that, join me tomorrow, deathofspeaking.com. There it is. I like doing the corn holders. I always get these wrong, though. Up, down. It's like a mental coordination. There it is. Death of Speaking. Imagine that's like corn on the cob, and you're just putting the corn on the cob there, and you're eating that, and you're going... All right, so corn on the cob, Death of Speaking. There it is. Oh, gosh. There it is. There it is. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I am totally passionate about this. I want to help you. It's the scariest day of the year. It's the scariest day of the year right here. It is Halloween, October 31st. This is happening tomorrow. The Death of Speaking Masterclass webinar is the fastest filling masterclass I've ever done. We had like hundreds and hundreds of people on day one sign up for this, and then more and more and faster and faster. We literally have 500 seats on GoToWebinar, and it caps out at that. You guys that know webinar technology, you know what I'm talking about. I want you to get in on this. I want you to get in on this at deathofspeaking.com. Be on the webinar. Be there with me live. Do not miss this. It will be a game changer for your speaking-driven business. I will see you there. I will have even more coffee than I had today. You guys are awesome. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time. All right, tomorrow, Death of Speaking. Death of Speaking. Be there. All right.